time now for the Belestrator. We got 5 end zone looks with their defense. New York Jets coach, what's it start with?
Well, it starts with the pass rush, and they have a really good pass rush. These whichever 4 guys they put in there are very effective. And in this picture against the Broncos here, this is Johnson, Franklin Myers inside, Williams over here, and Bryce Huff on the edge. And of course, you got Mosley here in the middle, who doesn't come on this play, but he does come on some other plays, and he's definitely a problem too. So here's the rush. Start over here on the left side with Johnson. You can see he's got a really good power rush there on McGlinchey, and Huff, after he gets chipped by the end, shows up in there too. And then this is Quinnen Williams coming in here, and he's powering and getting to the edge there on power. So kind of a 3-pronged attack here: middle push, edge, power. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go. You can see it's a landslide here.
No games. Like, you're not running twists, you're not running loop arounds there. It's just sort of just condenses and collapses.
We'll get to those.
Okay. And you got young guys too. So, like, I know City's been in there for probably the longest. Mafia, and I saw Andrews get in there this past week, but a lot of young guys up front for you too.
Yeah. As I said, these guys are really a problem. They don't always line up in the same spot. So here's a play against the Chargers where Johnson lines up inside. This is Franklin Myers out here, Williams, and Huff. And so here's one of the games. This is McDonald, or Johnson rather. You can see his quickness up the field here, and Franklin Myers comes underneath. So again, another kind of jailbreak here.
TE game right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so a lot of speed here with Johnson and Myers, and they just Chargers can't pick it up, and the quarterback gets.
A lot of popular names in there, and you've been on Huff for a while now too. Pretty good player, right?
Yeah, Huff's a real good player. Yeah, he's a very explosive edge rusher. So here's McDonald. He's the #1 pick from this year. So McDonald, Johnson inside. We saw in there on the other play. Williams, and then Huff. And again, we got the linebackers, Williams and Mosley up in there. Again, they come and create problems too, but just to focus on the defensive line here, again, we can just see the whole rush collapsing here on Tua. And so this is McDonald kind of forcing Tua up and into the pocket, and then there's Williams, and then here comes Huff, and so it's another landslide on the quarterback.
So jailbreak right there.
Yeah.
Nothing to do.
Yeah. You've seen a couple of those in your day.
Yeah, the problem is I can't move. So it's just, you knew one guy was going to be 4 yards behind the center. All right, moving on here.
Well, yeah, here it is against Vegas. So now we have Johnson over here on the right, Williams, and Franklin Myers. Again, just more, power here from Franklin Myers. See how long Johnson is here, power and Illuminor. And then this is, Williams here on McGovern, just kind of, penetrating deep in the pocket, and there's just, nowhere for the quarterback to step up. And, here again, there's, another. It's not just one guy sacking him. It's a lot of these sacks. There's 2 or 3 guys, landing on top of the quarterback. And here we go against the Eagles. Lawson, Huff over here. And so, again, mixing these rushers around from side to side, inside, outside, really, puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line. They're not just blocking one guy. They're multiple rushers. But as you said, Scott, not a lot of games. There's a few in there, but most of it's they just go in there and attack the quarterback. Here's Huff. You could see his speed on the edge here. He comes in and kind of freezes the tackle, runs the edge there. This is Lawson powering on the backside, so good power rush here on the tackle. And again, there's another 2-3 guys jumping on the quarterback. So pass rush this week's really good. They
Pretty
do a
good
job.
Yeah, and complimentary too. You got good guys that can cover. It makes the quarterback hold it. So decision making, everything's got to be communicated up front.
Yeah, we'll do a good job handling these guys.
Maybe we got some weather this weekend. Get those weather people on it.
All right,
Coach. Good luck against the Jets. Go get them.